I've never managed to acquire many friends. Good friends, that is. I think it must be something to do with the job. Others might disagree and say it's something to do with me. Then I think about Terry Lennox. The first time I laid eyes on him, he was drunk in a Rolls-Royce Silver Wraith outside the Terrace of the Dancers. I can't even remember what I was doing outside a smart club like that.
Look, mister, would you mind a whole lot pulling your leg into the car so that I can kind of shut the door? Should I open it all the way so that you can fall out?
His left foot is dangling outside the car as if he's forgotten he had one. He has a young-looking face, but his hair is bone white.
Terry, please.
The girl beside him at the wheel wears a blue mink that almost made the Rolls-Royce look like just another automobile. It doesn't quite. Nothing can.
Sorry,
Well, I have a wonderful idea, darling. Why don't we just take a cab to your place and get your convertible out? It's such a wonderful night for a run up the coast to Montecito.
Awfully sorry, but I don't have it anymore. I was compelled to sell it.
Sold it, darling. How do you mean?
I mean, I had to. For eating money.
Oh, I see.
Look, Buster, I gotta put another car away. You're blocking things. I'll see you some more some other time. Maybe.
He lets the door swing open. The drunk promptly slides off the seat and lands on the seat of his pants. I guess it's always a mistake to interfere with a drunk. But I get him under the arms and get him up on his feet.
Thank you so much.
Oh, he gets so goddamn English when he's loaded. Thanks for catching him.
Shall I get him in the back of the car?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm late for an engagement. He's just a lost dog. Perhaps you can find a home for him. He's housebroken, more or less.
The Rolls clicks down the entrance driveway onto Sunset Boulevard and is gone.
Well, that's one way of doing it.
Sure. Just look at those curves and all. Why waste it on a lush?
Do you know him?
I heard the dame call him Terry. Otherwise, I don't know him from a cow's caboose.
Get my car, will you?
The white coat helps me to get the guy into the front seat. I feel like I've been holding up a sack of lead.
Thanks very much. He's the politest drunk I've ever met.
They're all bums. Looks like this one had a plastic job.
He's right. The right side of my new friend is frozen and whitish and seamed with thin, fine scars. The skin has a glossy look along the scars. A plastic job, and a pretty drastic one.
What you aim to do with him?
Take him home and sober him up enough to tell me where he lives.
Okay, sucker. If it was me, I'd just drop him in the gutter and keep going.
Good advice. But of course I didn't take it.
Black coffee. I think you need it.
Thanks very much. How come I'm here?
I brought you to my apartment. You squiffed out at the dancers in a Rolls. Your girlfriend ditched you.
No doubt she was entirely justified.
Are you English?
Oh, I lived there. I wasn't born there. If I might call a taxi, I'll take myself off.
You've got one waiting.
Well, that's very kind of you, but
My name's Philip Marlowe. Just don't take me for granted.
Of course not. I'm sorry to be such a nuisance.
His apartment was small and stuffy and impersonal. He might have moved in that afternoon. He was a little shaky and a little shy, but polite as hell. There was no reason why I should ever see him again. He was just a lost dog, like the girl said. Then, the week after Thanksgiving, I did see him again. 3 blocks from my office building, there's a cop car double parked, and the cops inside are staring at something over by a shop window on the sidewalk. The something is Terry Lennox. He hasn't shaved for 4 or 5 days, and his eyes are like holes poked in a snowbank. The cops are about to pounce. I go over fast and take his arm.
Straighten up and walk. Can you make it? Are you stinko?
I have been. Right now, I guess I'm just a little empty.
Okay, but make with the feet. You're halfway into the drunk tank already.
Oh, just a minute, Nat. What have we got here?
This is an emergency. My friend is sick.
Yeah.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?